What is good, everybody? It's Monday, so you know what that means, right? Hit that subscribe button, smash one of those reaction buttons, kick that notification bell, and stay tuned because this is Mail Call Monday with Comic Man Andy. Welcome back, everybody. Just like we were talking about, hit that subscribe button. Mondays are gonna Monday. Smash the reaction buttons, kick that notification bell so you know when we're going live and we're having some fun. And what do we like to do on Mondays? We like to make them suck as little as possible with some unboxings. Grab something cold to drink, throw a pinkies out, and enjoy that day that is Monday is almost over. So we got some really cool stuff here. I got a surprise AOK in the mail that we're going to check out. Also got a package from Frankie's Comics that we're going to check out. Definitely looking forward to this. This is Star Wars related. I'm going to hit up this AOK first, but in just a second, let's check out this chat that's hopping. And we got some tailgaters hanging out in here. Captain Comics, ahoy, mates and mermaids. Great to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Don Davis, great to see you too. Thanks for being here. M3 Lions, I'm pretty sure it's either, I think you should be sleeping, man. Good to see you. I think it's late where you're at. Thanks for staying up with us. We got Perry Comics checking in. Good to see you, man. Thanks for sharing that TikTok earlier. That was hilarious. If you didn't see it, check out Perry Comics on IG. Sharing some hilarious TikTok stuff. Come on, Mama. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Mom, good to see you. Thanks for talking earlier. And Burke Family 54, it's morphin' time, man. Hashtag stay nasty. Good to see you. Bear Island Comics. Who's Frankie and why are you opening his comics? Frankie's Comics, man. Pretty big retailer out there. We pre-ordered something quite a while ago. We're about to unbox that and check that out. Ricky Markstedt, good to see you. Thanks for being here, man. William Smallwood, great to see you as well. And you can't have Come On Mama without some Zuni, so good to see you too, Zuni. Thanks for being here. Ooh, add 5 or 6 hours. Oh, okay, that's not too bad, man, then. I forget, it's pretty early in the day over here still. But yeah, grab your favorite frosty cold beverage, kick back, relax. Hopefully it's towards the end of the day when you're catching this. For everybody here that's live, thanks for being here. Downright Nerdy Podcast, great to see you, man. Stay tuned. Downright Nerdy Podcast is coming back and coming back strong. Him and Riley have finished their studio, and they've got big plans for their podcast and for their YouTube channel, so we're looking forward to that. Cannot wait to have you guys back in the weekly mix. Cannot wait to see your content. So let me hit up this quick. This is a surprise AOK from Daymares. Does it again. Just randomly finds something really cool to send. Daymares, I love you, man. You don't have to keep sending me stuff, though. I will repay you one of these days when I find something that's fitting, that's definitely says Daymares all over it, and get something cool sent out to you. So this is probably going to be like a small little figure. He runs into those at like really killer deals. Yeet. Oh, it's not. And it's entirely topical to today's unboxing. And I forgot about this. Oh, man, come on, camera. Star Wars playing cards. This is the light side. It's probably not going to show up super great, but these are very cool. I don't know where he found these, but I know when he finds a lot of this cool stuff, he usually finds it on super discount and buys them in, not bulk, but super cool. These are going to be a lot of fun because I actually threw out our old playing cards because they were so terrible and forgot to buy a new pack. So Daymares, thank you for the AOK. Greatly appreciate it. Super awesome. And it's topical because we're unboxing something Star Wars related from Frankie's Comics. So I'll dig right into this before I hit up the chat again. See if I can do this without damaging anything. And I kind of have mixed feelings about this. And I'll yeet that out of the way and share that with you guys. This is a pretty big box, right? A little bit bigger than a comic book. I found, can't remember where we found these through the community sharing information. And I thought it'd be really cool to add these to the collections. plural. Wow, that's some pretty good packaging for some larger books. And this is last fall, I think these hit pre-order. And there was a lot of discussion, and I'll continue if I can get to it here. Ooh. All right. There's a lot of discussion about this. And I pre-ordered several copies for my collection and my wife's collection, Star Wars Insider. It's not a comic book. It is a magazine. But this discussion was the potential for this being the first cover appearance for Mandalorian and Grogu. Well, little did I know after I paid for them that they weren't comic books, they're magazines. I didn't pay attention to that. I'm still going to cherish them. I know it's kind of a little bit of a divide in the community. Some people are very into spending money on catalogs and magazines and things of that nature, and a lot of other people are on the other side of the fence that say, well, that stuff doesn't count as far as first appearances or cover appearances and all that other stuff. I tend to agree with the latter, where if it's not a comic book, it doesn't really count in my opinion, but I still wanted to add these to the collection because they have a foil logo version of this. I'm like, that's super cool. Super cool. Still worth adding to the collection, in my opinion. I've got some hot takes about this in just a second. Here, I'll set this up. Like we talked about, it's not a comic book. It's a magazine. What does that mean for... Thank you, Frankies, for the great packaging and the quick shipping on this for the pre-order. It's probably the fastest item that I've ever received when it comes to pre-orders after waiting for that pre-order to be delivered to them and then getting shipped to me. The hot topic here is it's not a comic book. It is a magazine. What does that mean as far as value? I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and debate what it's worth right now. What I do think, though, is that I called my LCS and said, hey, are you guys getting any copies of the Star Wars Insider coming up with Mandalorian on the cover? They're like, yeah, we've got some coming in. We're sold out. But wait a second. Let me hop online and I'll just reorder more. Oh. That tells me they're just going to continue to print it as people order it. So it's going to have probably it's going to be pretty heavily printed, in my opinion. So, I mean, if I'm going to collect anything, the peach cover... It's probably one of the better peach covers that I've run into. I don't know if this is going to have any value at all. I think I overpaid. These were $35 a set for the peach stuff, these variants, and then the foil one. The regular Star Wars Insider, I want to say, somebody correct me here in the chat, like $9.99 for the standard cover. Okay, neat. So I overpaid might not be the correct term. I paid for an artist variation on the cover that I really liked, and then because the set came with the foil and with the Virgin, I really think I'd like to have one of each come back from CGC and see if we can get them in a higher grade, because they do grade magazines, they do grade these larger books. But then the debatable topic is value. Are people going to put money into that as far as being valuable, or as far as being the first cover appearance of Grogu and Mandalorian? You guys can correct me all you want in the chat, the live chat, and in the comments down below. I'm not perfect by any means. I'm working off of old information that we were discussing when the book first hit pre-order. That's what the topic at hand was. Who knows what's going on? Because with everything, with the previews magazine, these catalogs, I'm not somebody to buy into that. I wanted this because I love the cover and I wanted it for the Star Wars collection. It would be amazing if these did become valuable, but I'm a black hole collector. I'm not going to sell them by any means. Yeah. Thanks everybody for being here. 22 people watching. Wow. 9 minutes in. Appreciate everyone's time. I know there's a lot of amazing content out there, and you guys choosing to spend this time with me is very appreciative, or I'm very appreciative of that. Warlord, good to see you, man. Hey, Seawater19, good to see you. Speaking of hot topics and everything going on, hopefully we get to see some Last Ronin action here soon, and Seawater19 and I get on his channel and do a preview or a review of issue 2, and then we can finally get that to hit. I'm looking forward to that. Comic Book Poser, thanks for being here, man. I'm yeeting boxes all day long. Just got to get them over to the recycling bin. That pile's getting a little big. We still have M3 Lines. Good to see you. Superior Hero Reviews. Thanks for being here. Grab a frosty cold beverage. Piggy's out. Cheers to you guys. Burke Family 54 is still here. He's just working at the moment. Ooh, who else do we have? Hey, very cool. I started actually streaming this channel to Twitch just to say hi to everybody on Twitch and see what happens. As a collector of Star Wars memorabilia, I'll say that anything, no matter what it is, comic magazine cards, this or that, if you like, it doesn't matter the value if you want. Exactly. Dave, thanks for sharing that comment because I agree with him. In the end, it doesn't matter what this value is going to be for me. I wanted them for the collection. I just feel like it's a slippery slope with previews and catalogs and stuff that were printed so heavily for people to ask thousands of dollars and say that it's a first appearance and try to challenge the first appearance of a comic book. I don't agree with. I disagree quite heavily, but that's the best part is we are free to agree and disagree as we like, and we respect each other's opinions, and we have healthy debates, right? We have healthy disagreements and can disagree and choose to, part ways in thought processes, so to speak, and talk back and forth about some of this stuff. Some people like that. Some people don't. I'm falling in that latter category of I don't like the previews being $2, $3, $4 that first Miles Morales situation because there are just pallets of those things sitting out that people don't know about. So I'm not one to buy into that, but I am going to pay cover price for what I think. This is a little bit above cover price, obviously, because it's a variant. But I mean, like, I'll go back and I'll get the standard cover at cover price, too, to add to my Star Wars collection. So, Dave, man, thanks for sharing that comment. I agree with you wholeheartedly. And thanks for watching from Twitch. Like I said, I tried something new, and I opened up a Twitch channel and stream from StreamYard to YouTube and to Twitch because I thought it'd be a fun little experiment to grow out and check out some other new things. But Don Davis, yeah, they sold out. And they don't keep printing them. Interesting. Okay. So maybe my LCS telling me that they're going to order them again just means there were some still available. I got the feeling that they were just going to keep printing as people ordered them, but that might be the standard cover for the magazine. Who knows? I can see this being the Frankies exclusive. They're not just going to keep reprinting these by any means. That's not how those exclusives work. I do know that. Not the smartest man, but I definitely heed advice from everybody in the community here as much as possible, as much as I can remember. Ooh, Warlord. We've been talking about this back and forth in the community. He's 3 books into Saga and loving it. Super cool. I hope to, I got to go back and check out your channel and see if you've done any reviews, but I hope to see you do some reviews on that and share your thoughts. Looking forward to that. Star Wars Legacy #1. I might. With everything going on and as busy as it is, I might have that, but I'm not. I got to dig through all my stuff. I am an unorganized mess after the holidays here. Getting those holiday gift boxes packaged up and shipped out was my main priority, so I haven't been on top of my organization and cleaning abilities like I would. If you guys saw this place, there's comics literally everywhere right now. Superior Hero Reviews. Yeah, thanks for being here, man. Carson, better see some new Game Plus. Okay. I don't have the ability to stream that setup to Twitch yet, but I finished my playthrough of Last of Us 2 and am blown away. Absolutely blown away. If you follow me on IG, you saw a post that I shared that I finished that last week, maybe. And Carson Woodard 19, I owe him for putting me onto the Last of Us series and franchise like maybe a year ago. And check that out and absolutely fell in love with it to the point where I've got statue coming. I found an inexpensive, fun statue. I've got some other collecting goals as far as that happens, or as far as Last of Us is concerned. I cannot wait to dip back into that game, but it's about making time that I can actually do it. Vincent McLean, the Comic Machine, good to see you. Thanks for being here, man. M3 Lions. We're going to give M3 Lions a quick close-up here. I shared what I like to call, I've been working on that, trying to remember to do this for quite a while now, like several months. Saga Sundays. Shared my Saga #1 collection. And M3 Lions had a question. Because him and I have been talking for 6-7 months, a number of months. We've been talking about the India Comic Con, or the Comic Con India variant of Saga, and how hard it is to find and what to do about it. And I stumbled on a copy a while ago, and I think I shared this in an unboxing, or I may not have. Either way, it's in decent shape. It's probably going to hit like an 8.0 to an 8.5. I do want to get this cleaned and pressed and sent out, but that's there. Thanks, M3 Lions, for talking about that and bringing that up. Dude, yes, Kate Titus, konnichiwa. Good to see you, man. Coming in from Japan. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your time. So, Don, you had a set delivered today, and you sent them. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I got to look into that. I'd be really interested in message me your experience with them with CGC and see how they handle that. I'm a little gun shy with CGC right now because there are so many signature series events going on right now. I just feel like I'm put on the back burner as far as the customer service aspect goes. Like, why? I don't feel like throwing $300 to $400 worth of grading, sending them their way. I don't feel like I'm going to get the attention that I want deserved to my books because they keep just pounding the signature series events. I'm not too happy about that at the moment. Is what it is. Rolling on. Dave, yes. Hey, welcome to Twitch then. Yes, thanks, man. I was browsing through the talk shows and podcasts and saw, oh, yeah. New to Twitch also, and I try to support and follow content that's interesting to me. So Mondays, I like to do mail call Mondays, generally around lunchtime for the East Coast. And Wednesday, new comic book day hauls just before lunch on the East Coast. I do that at a minimum. Those are my two that I do at a minimum. And then I'm trying to work on some edited content for my channel. And I'm hoping to stream a little more often and do some like weekly content that might be deeper form. We'll see what happens. I've got 3 shows that I'm trying to record and edit now for this channel. The 2021 hunt list, the 2021 collecting goals, and something else that I have up my sleeve that should be really fun. So yeah, we'll close out this here in just a minute. I like to get to right before that 20-minute mark. I like to keep these about 20 minutes for the replay for everybody else in the community, because I know everybody's time is precious and important, and you guys choosing to spend that time here, I very much appreciate that. So don't want to ramble on too long. So better condition than the bin copies. Yeah. The other copies that I've seen, I scored another one from Europe. We're talking about the Saga India Comic Con variant, Comic Con India variant. I scored one from the UK off of eBay that had a giant ink stain on it, but I only got it for like $10. I haven't seen, besides that one and this one, I have not seen any other copies readily available online that wasn't like a scam. You know what I mean? M3 Lions and I actually found a website where a guy was selling up to 100 copies. Wasn't an accredited website that we don't think of, but he was taking PayPal payments and stuff like that. And I was like, well, either, and it was from a back third, like a country I'd never experienced purchase anything from. And it was kind of like a hairy situation where I don't know if I want to send any money that way, just in case it's somebody fishing for information or fishing for billing information or whatever. M3 Lions had that conversation. We decided not to try and go that route. It just seemed too much like a scam, too good to be true. You know what I mean? Ben Compton, good to see you, man. Just closing out the show. If I can get it closed out here in less than 20 minutes, it should hit the channel very quickly, and you can go back and watch the replay. My most favorite slab cover I own. I'm actually going to do a show about that at some point. BJ Kicks, talking about excellent content, excellent shows, and excellent channels. BJ Kick is quick on the rise with, I think he's about to hit 800, or he just hit 800 subscribers. Check him out. I think he has a big giveaway going, and he has plans for giveaways when he hits 1,000. Great edited content, great content all around with his channel. I actually found him a number of months ago and have been watching his stuff. You guys should check him out. Share the love. Stay away from that for sure. Okay, can do, man. Well, everybody, really appreciate y'all for being here. Really appreciate everybody's time. Mail Call Monday with Comic Man Andy. Grab something cold to drink. Throw a pinkies out. Thanks for being here. Everybody remember to decompress. Take a breath. Remember, Monday's almost over. We all are almost to the back end of it. Most important part to remember all day, every day. I will preach it every time. Catch you all next time.
Be excellent to each other. And party on, dudes.